Okay, hello and welcome back to City Skylines, and yes, I have devised the most dangerous mod to ever be used on your City Skylines saves. Now, there are limitations in City Skylines code to how big disasters can be, and I accept that. I was looking through Ragnarok, the original mod that let you bring your disasters up to level 25.5, and I knew when I saw the number 25.5, oh, that's it, the limit of a size of a byte. So I don't know how I'm going to make this any more extreme, because City Skylines literally won't allow a bigger number than that to be plugged into its disasters. Which isn't really... I don't understand why they made that design choice. It doesn't really make sense, but, well, they can do what they do. Because I've come up with a really devastating solution. A solution so cruel that your City Skylines people will probably start to cry if they realize the mod is installed. It will tear your cities apart. It will cut down everything you've worked for. And it will get absolutely ridiculous if you let it. Now, this version of the mod I'm releasing right now is only if you spawn it in, like Ragnarok. Ragnarok was only spawned in, really, unless you modified it, like someone may have right here. But right now, you can only spawn this in. It's not going to do it naturally, but I'm going to make a second version of the mod in the future, and I'll make another announcement video. I need to iron it out, though, to make sure that I don't accidentally break anyone's saves. Okay, let's look at our first disaster type, and that is going to be meteors! And let's set it to, I don't know, nothing super ridiculous, so 26 normally. So we'll do 24 meteors at once. So if we click, there we go. And that is going to send 24. So you can see the range they have is quite extreme. So this entire area is now at risk of those 24 meteors hitting, and we will see what happens. Very exciting. Oh, here they come. Whoa! Look at that. And here they go. Look at them all going in different directions, and they impact near the same spot. But they all, some of them hit the main city. Some of them hit the ocean. Oh man, well, the lake. The lake is just being absolutely... There's gonna be some tsunamis after that. Oh boy. Look at the amount of damage. The population dropped by like 80%. Next disaster type. This should load fast because the map is already loaded. And our next one's going to be tornadoes. I'm not going to go over things like sinkholes because that would be kind of boring. I mean, sinkholes are definitely more dangerous with this, especially once I add it so that they will randomly occur. That's when that will get pretty intense. But for the most part, not really something to worry about. Here we go. And now, the moment we've been waiting for. Tornadoes. Now, tornadoes may be my favorite, because I made them absolutely brutal. Let's just put it, we'll put it at 66.8, so that's gonna be 40 tornadoes. And you will see why it's brutal. There we go, it's loaded. So they all have the same target, right? So I didn't make the target change for tornadoes. So we can see everything is dead. Now you may be asking, if it's only hitting that one target, why is everything dead? Well, that's because of just how I did it. So they all go for one target, but they all have a different angle. So they're going to come from literally every single size and close in on the city, making a blanket of death. It's going to be great. telling me to evacuate. We're gonna be just fine. No, the original tornado is actually gonna form normally. The original one. It'll pop up somewhere any second now. Oh, there they are. So, as you can see, they are closing in and making a massive perimeter around the city. They're all going to move towards that one point, but everything in their way is going to be destroyed. I can't even tell which one was the original. And look at them go. The entire city is just being torn apart as they all go to that one spot. I think that's the original, since it's kind of in the middle. But look at it! It's absolutely insane! Look at how giant that ring of death is. And it's just slowly moving in. The city's just being absolutely destroyed. It doesn't matter where you are, because they're just slowly moving closer to the center of the city. Look at that. Oh no, there it goes! The taller buildings are being destroyed. Oh man, that's insane. So yeah, this is one of the ones where if you were playing in just normally and just wanted random disasters on, if one of these showed up with like 5 even, it would be mass mayhem. Just all of them slowly closing in on the location. Here they are, they've almost converged in the same point now. Look at it. It's absolutely insane. The size of the storm. It's also slightly laggy. Like I said, so I may limit it. I think I'm going to keep it limited to 100, just because someone may accidentally brick their computer with this. I think 100 is the most that a computer can handle. If you go over a certain amount, it will actually break the game. Wow. That is crazy. Look at it. That is absolutely insane. Look at all of them. The entire city's gone. That is absolutely crazy. Okay, so point being, the disasters are pretty intense. I just want to see one more because I don't actually know how this is going to affect tsunamis. I also want to make sure that you can do multiple in a row because there's a bug before. Yes, you can. Okay, so it's not broken. So I think you guys get the point. The tornadoes are now going to go back out in the other direction, do more damage, and they're going to start to disappear soon. Point being, they did a whole lot of damage. So, I don't know, I may leave it at 500 max. I raised it, but I'm not sure if it's necessary, so it'll either be 100 or 500. I think I'm going to stick to 100, though. 500, what is this at? What did I do that at? I guess I'll leave it. I'll trust that people won't go too far, but I mean that's a lot of trust. Load game. So tsunami. We're just going to do this on our greatest tsunami testing map, San Vooperia. Okay, here we go. Here's our tsunami test. We will do a level. Let's do a level 50 tsunami. And strike. Oh, I want to see what happens. This is going to be fantastic. I'm actually very excited to see what happens here. Oh my holy. Oh boy. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you're not surviving that. That's the end. That is the end of the game right there. I don't even think my mountain city will survive that. That's like the entire world just exploded bad. That is just as amazing as I wanted it to be. Okay, let's just see how long it takes. Oh, look at that! There's like a giant bump in the middle where it's supposed to be bumped. Oh, it's so bugged. It's so bugged. It's beautiful. Holy moly! Look at it. Look at it. It's so spiky. It's just like death spikes of doom. What? What is this? It's taking the entire ocean. Holy moly. Do you guys... Well, obviously you see it. You're watching the video. But this is insane. This is just maybe the craziest thing I've seen in City Skyline. Look at the main part of it. The frequency is so high. Oh my. It's just slowly moving forward. I don't know if anything's actually gonna be able to stand in its way. It's look at it compared to my walls. It's taller than the mountains. Look at that bit of it. This is absolutely insane. This is fantastic. Holy moly. There it goes. It's going quite fast too, considering its size. We're just going to watch. Wow. The fog is just broken on it because the tsunamis normally can't get taller than like this. That is just absolutely insane. That is so crazy. Oh, I love it. This is the most intense tsunami ever on City Skylines. Like, every disaster I just showed off is the most intense, but this is just next level intense. It's gonna eat the pumps. There's no hope. Just gonna go over the wall very calmly. It's just like, whoop! Oh, there's a wall there! Too bad I'm just going to destroy literally everything. Yep. Goodbye. I don't think the pumps can be broken, actually. Oh, that's not actually going to help at all still, but nice to know. This is pretty intense. Look at, there's like all of the waves. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 main peaks, really. And each one is going to crash into the city, one at a time, making an absolute mess. This is just beautiful. This is fantastic. This is exactly what I wanted to see when I set out making this. This is pretty darn good. Oh boy, this is quite a bit of water. Wow, this wall is actually going to hold off about half of it. However, the other half is still the equivalent of worse than any... No, it's not going to hold off half of it. It's going to hold off the first section, about half of it. The rest of the sections are just going to go over. Look at the results of it hitting the wall and stuff, though. The water going back is full tsunami scale still. Like, the entire ocean is broken now. Here it is. Here's the moment we've been waiting for. The first collision with the city. Oh, the wall isn't slowing it down. It's not even slowing down the first thing. It's just growing in height. Look at that. It just went straight over it. It's... Okay, a tiny bit's being held back. We can see that. But... no. Nothing is surviving this. The entire city is about to be destroyed at once. There's so many different things I want to use as the thumbnail for this video, but... this is just... this is fantastic. Holy moly. Holy moly. This is insane. Of course none of the buildings are gonna survive it, but look at the population. It's just a steady trickle downwards as the entire city is flattened. Now over here, the tsunami has actually dropped a bit. There is damage. You can see the difference between the first line and the last line now. But the question is the mountain part of the city safe? That's honestly the only part that has a chance of survival at this point. We've lost 10,000 population. 10,000. This is insane. This is absolutely insane. Oh boy. At this point, you know the city's just gonna die. There's not much left. There's just praying. There's literally nothing. There's no ruins. I mean, there's no functional buildings. It's all ruins. You can't see any buildings that survived except for the... Oh, the flood trucks are fighting back! Go, flood trucks, go! See, they're actually causing the tip of this to drop a little bit. They're pulling water out. They're trying their best, but it's too late. And now, the mountain part of the city. That's the question. Will it survive? The flood trucks are just like, wow, this is bad. Let's just try to help. 10% water, 11%. Yep, they are actually trying. Still making money. The entire city, front of the city is dead, but the rest of the city is still making a bit of money, which is good. That's always good. However, one of the most populous parts of the city is about to be hit. Actually, no, Prospect Heights isn't. Where is the population? On Rosewood Square. Wow. Rosewood Square has almost 30,000, and Elm Square has another 20,000. The rest is going to be over here in the Pine District. And Lafayette Hills, Garnet District, not many. Summit District, so yeah. This is it, isn't it? This is it. Will it survive? I wonder. If just one building survives, I'll be proud. Other than the pumps, because the pumps don't count. Water buildings survive water. It's kind of obvious. Okay, here it is. What's going to happen? They are just going over the mountain. There is no stopping it. The entire map is an ocean now. Literally, the entire map that the tsunami has went over is just covered. There's a few points poking out, but everything, like the amount of water that's been deposited on the map, would be impossible to deal with for a very long time. Here it goes. This is it. Now the population is going to start really dropping as the main part of the city is smacked by the wall of water. Oh boy. Each wave is just... Do you see the amount of water? Like, this is insane. That's just from bouncing off of something here. Holy moly. This is just next level craziness. I don't even know what to say. It's bad. It's pretty darn bad. 60,000 population. Will the tsunami be able to make it over the rest of this hill? And if so, it's all over. Wow, their sewage problems are getting better because everyone else doesn't need sewage anymore because they're dead. Simple solution. Same with the electricity. I would fix it, but like, you're gonna die in a minute anyways. It's just the truth at this point. This tsunami is just not slowing down. It's going over the entire mountain on both sides. Goodbye, San Vuprisco. You've been a good testing city. Man, this is just a mess. Look at this. Wait, some buildings might survive. That water may not actually be tall enough to destroy all of the buildings. And it's not. That building survived. That one survived. No way. Maybe we need a level like 1 million tsunami. Nah, like just a few more levels up in this one it be happening. But there are a few survivors. Now the thing is, now it's going downhill, so the tsunami at this point has no reason to slow down. It's pretty flat, going down even, and the entire city's now just dead. It's done at this point. Sure, a few of the tallest buildings did manage to survive somehow, but at this point, even our safety city up on the mountain has been hit by the tsunami. There's no stopping it. There's only watching in despair. Still 40,000 population, though. We're losing a lot of money now, but... Oh, look. The tsunami's kind of falling apart now. It's just flooding. A little bit of flooding there. Those buildings are all going to be gone in a second. Goodbye. Nice knowing you. Bye. Oof. Mega oof. 30,000 population now. Yeah. 20,000 population now, as the most populous parts of the city are being hit. 19, 18, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9. They don't even have anywhere to rebuild. 7, 6. There they are, the last people. 4, 3, 2. No! 1,000 left. Oh, man, and everyone else is just in these few buildings, which, as you can see, the population of which are dropped. Oh! It's going up a tiny bit. Is it possible that we have survivors? Look at the map. Like, these walls are not helping the whole flooding situation. Just holding the water in. Wow. That was crazy. Absolutely insane. But you can check the description for the mod! Yeah, that's all for me today. Bye! Yeah, Ragnarok Extreme Edition. Proud to say it works now. Lots of development, but it works. Cool! Peace. Peace. Peace.